Welcome to James's Movie Reviews, and the movie we will be looking over today is called Coraline. The movie Coraline was released in 2009 by the director Henry Selick. The cast of Coraline is Coraline Jones, the other mother, Miss Pink, the other father, and Miss Forcible. Coraline is a vivid stop-motion animation made in 2009, which is an animation combined with Neil Gaiman's imaginative story. Coraline is a film that's both visually and stunning and wondrously entertaining. Most critics rated this stop-motion animation film at a 4.5 stars or a 90% in rating, which are extraordinary ratings for a stop-motion film alone. The movie is about a little girl called Coraline Jones. She is 11 years old, who is feisty, curious, and adventurous beyond her years. She and her parents have just relocated from Michigan to Oregon. Missing her friends and finding her parents to be distracted by their work, Coraline tries to find some excitement in her new environment. Coraline seriously doubts that her new home can provide anything truly intriguing to her, but does it? She uncovers a secret door in the house, walking through the door and then venturing through an eerie passageway. She discovers an alternate version of her present life and even possibly her entire existence. If you have seen the film itself, you would think it to be a scary or horror kind of movie, and if you think that, you are absolutely correct. Coraline is an animated style of horror made for children. There are many scenes in the film that expose this. We are about to explore specific scenes that do. As we have probably all saw, the first scene of the movie sums up what will already happen during the entire movie, the programming of a young and innocent girl by a sadistic handler. The first scene shows that when Caroline goes to a door, when she enters back into her house, she notices that everything around her house is slightly different. In this scene, Coraline finds her other mother, who is warmer, much more attentive, and a better cook than her actual mother. Another main thing about this scene is that her eyes are different. This other mother has buttons for eyes. When seeing this, you should note that this is an extremely important symbol in this movie. It illustrates that the characters in the other world are puppets just fabricated by the handler. The next scene of the movie shows when Coraline refuses the button deal. The other mother gets angry and we finally see her true form in this scene. When Coraline refuses the deal, the illusion of the other world is then broken. Coraline sees the true form of the other mother, a skeletal spider-like monstrosity. When the slaves give in to the dissociation, the relief it causes at first quickly turns into a nightmare. The last scene is when Coraline is locked in a room where she finds the ghost of the other kids who became the handler's slaves. In this scene, the ghosts are hiding one eye while asking Coraline to find the rest of their eyes, in which the only way that their souls would ever be freed. Do I recommend this film? Yes, I do recommend this film. The experience I felt with this movie are, in my words, off the charts. Who will like this film? People who would like this kind of film are those people who are into the feel of the horror genre, but mainly the ages of 8 and above. I would recommend this proudly to those specific ages. Why are you making this recommendation? I am making this recommendation because I truly enjoyed the film because I am one of those people who are strongly into the horror genre, and all other kinds of scares and poltergeists. For example, when there is a haunted house, I really want to take the time to actually explore the place and see what kind of things I can find. My opinion on the film is that it's a really great movie, and for those people who love horror films like me, then this movie is highly recommended to you. What did you like in this movie? I like this movie because it really reminds me of myself in my younger ages, because when I was a younger boy, I had nightmares of puppets. I had nightmares showing that I would be in a room full of horrific puppets, which do scare me to this day, but someday I will learn to conquer it. I love this movie because of the simple fact that it is a horror movie made for the kids. The idea of a child's horror genre is amazing. The kinds of movies people could think of makes me so excited for films in the future. As an extremely huge fan of horror films and art, I rate this film at a 4.8 star or 95%. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my review on the movie Coraline, and I hope to see you in the next review.